back to the show. Now it's time to meet a cute, fluffy girl who's as friendly as they come, who loves to play. Please tell us about Callie, Stacy.
Well, Callie was found by a Good Samaritan. She was taken to our Second Chance Animal Hospital. She was found to have an upper respiratory infection, and she was treated for a couple of weeks in the hospital, and then she went on to a foster home, and that foster hero happens to be Ann Siner, the owner of My Sister's Closet. So she's a huge supporter of AHS, so huge, in fact, that she was the chairperson for our Compassion with Fashion for the past 2 years. So she's a big supporter of ours, and she took this little one into her home. Callie's very sweet. She likes to cuddle and play, like you said, but also, as you can see, she's fine just laying around, cuddling with you on the couch, watching your favorite show. And speaking with Compassion with Fashion, that's going to be coming up really soon, on March 29th, actually, which is quicker than we all think. The year is flying by. So that's an event that we all can look forward to, and tickets always sell out. So if you plan on going to that, you know, snatch those up as soon as they go on sale. There's also a lot of ways that you can be a part of that. You can donate items. And if you want to do that, reach out to our development team, and they can tell you how to do that. But this is little Callie right now. She's sweet and calm and is ready to cuddle.
I think she's just taking a nap right now. You've just lulled her right to sleep.
I did, yay.
And we want to give a big shout out to the awesome Pool family who stopped by AHS to give our pets holiday gifts. This is the 10th year that they've had this awesome holiday tradition, and we couldn't be more thankful to them for thinking of our homeless pets. And this cute family also has 2 AHS alums who are part of their pack. So thank you so much to those awesome girls. And I got to spend some time with this little cutie, and we are not sure if she's Pomeranian or a red panda. What do you think, Daryl?
It's hard to tell. When you look at her, she really does look like a red panda. Her name is Little Girl. She's about 12 to 13 years old. She was brought in with her sister, aptly named Big Girl. She was brought into the Humane Society. Her owner said that they just didn't have time for her. They both came in with a lot of issues, dental, overweight. They also had a cold. So my wife and I took them into foster care after Little Girl had had some dental surgery. Little Girl really responded well. She lost weight. She got over her cold. But Big Girl didn't fare so well. Her cold turned into pneumonia, and we lost her about 2 weeks ago. Consequently, Little Girl does have some separation anxiety issues. But my wife and I have been working with her in foster care along with our 2 own dogs, and she's getting along really well. She's getting much more comfortable. She has, as far as I can tell, I think our Chihuahua taught her how to use the dog door. Now she uses the dog door like a wizard. She does, like I said, really good with our dogs. She started off doing poorly in the car, but just bringing her here, she just did absolutely fantastic. So she rides just great in the car. She is, surprisingly for a 13-year-old and being a bit overweight, she walks excellent. She's a really good walker. So this is Little Girl. She's a fantastic dog. A dog at this age is going to be great for someone who just kind of wants a relaxed, kind of calm dog, because that's exactly what she is. So please come in, meet Little Girl.
Hugest cuddler, for sure. Thank you so much for that, Daryl, and thank you for fostering. And we're super excited to announce that Stu was our first adoption of 2020 at our Campus for Compassion location. After being abandoned in a crate with multiple other cats, he was ready for a fresh start, and he deserves all the love in the world, and we think that his family is going to give him just that. Make sure you guys to visit azhumane.org/adopt to see everyone else who is still looking for their forever home. And we have a lot of pets who have gone through the ringer in their time before AHS, and that is especially true for this sweet girl, Janine. Please tell us about Ember.
Oh, wait till you hear her story. She was found by a Good Samaritan that heard screaming coming from a car engine. She was jammed in a car engine while it was running, and they could not get her out, and so they called Phoenix Fire Department, and they came and did the extrication, and they actually had to soak her down because she was completely jammed in there, and she wound up getting cuts and bruises and burns on her stomach, and now she's ready to find her own home. She's like ready to explore the world in a more controlled environment. But so we went ahead, and it was very emotionally traumatic as well. So we put her in a very experienced foster home that they worked with her for a month, every day for at least 4 hours. And finally she started warming up, and she started to become, not so scared, but now, the studio is a little bit frightening to her. But she's this beautiful calico. She's 13 weeks old now, and she's been doing really, really well in this home. So I think she would be great if you could get another kitten her size to play with, because she's very rambunctious, and but she's a little bit afraid of dogs. So we don't want to be scaring her any more than she already has been.
Definitely, and we can definitely see how she wiggled her way up through that car engine. So we're so glad that they were able to save her. Thank you, Janine, and thank you to Larry and Joanne for fostering. And we see quite a bit of owner surrenders throughout the year. A very hard situation for anyone, but we're really glad that they go through the right channels for pets like Nala, right, Lisa?
Yes, Nala was brought to us as a 1-year-old. They tell us that she's a German Shepherd Husky. She looks like a German Shepherd to me, just dark with a dark mask and a dark face. Too much energy. So needless to say, a 1-year-old German Shepherd, they have a lot of energy. They are smart dogs, and if you don't teach them something, they will probably start digging in your backyard or doing all kinds of things that you don't want them doing. So that is a great segue to talk to everybody about our January training special. If you are interested in training and you have a smart dog like Nala, who's super food motivated and has already learned sit, then you can join our training classes. If you go online, azhumane.org/training, we have a training special for January, 20% off any of the group training. You just put in the code SIT420. And you get 20% off training in January, and Miss Nala should be the first person on our list because she's smart and she needs for somebody to work with her to use her smart little noggin.
Yes, definitely, and we love learning how to communicate with our dogs. Thank you for that, Lisa. And named after one of the best places in Arizona, we're going to introduce you to Sweet Sedona, but that's coming up after the break.